Hey guys, welcome back to Think Beautiful, the channel where I discuss Meghan Markle and everything she does because it is all so crap. So, in this episode, we have to talk about two topics because there's just so many crap things, like I said. Now, the first thing is this little reel. Now, this is meant to be some kind of teaser, I guess. Oh, save the date next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday, basically, Meghan. Yeah, I'll see you there. Now, this is really a lot about nothing. It doesn't tell us a single thing. All I can really speculate is that this looks like an avocado tree. And I know that because, of course, I consulted my BFF, ChatGPT. And I said, what kind of trees are these? And they think they are avocados. So I'm going to go with that. It does look like in the foreground there, right at the bottom, I can see a bit of an avocado maybe on the ground. I don't know. What is this woman doing? Walking around aimlessly in an avocado orchard. Who knows what this is about? Now, it does make sense because when she filmed her little Netflix show, not in her own house, of course, because she likes to keep her home as her sacred space, because, her kids are there and she wouldn't want to exploit those kids at all, would she? No, of course not. So instead, she filmed it at this property. Now, this thing has an avocado orchard. So I'm not sure if she went back and did a few minutes of wandering around aimlessly on this property, but it wouldn't be that hard. It's certainly not that far from her home. Now you can see here, this is their Instagram page. It's called Montecito Orchard, and it says very clearly that they have avocado orchards. And again here, the mansion where her Netflix show was filmed last year, an idyllic $8 million estate nestled within a gated community to keep all the riffraff out like you and I, boasts 8 acres of avocado trees and lemon groves, and is owned by Montecito's influential Cipolla family. I'm probably saying that wrong, and you'll probably correct me in the comments. But see, it also has lemon groves. Like, why doesn't she do something with lemon? She loves lemon. I don't understand it. I don't know what this woman does. But we can all speculate what it could be. Maybe she's going to do something with avocado oil. That would be my best guess. Some kind of food grade product. You can add it in when you're cooking all her other garbage ingredients. Or maybe it's a beauty product. I don't know. I don't think she's quite there yet, but time will tell. Tuesday the 28th. Save the date, everyone. No one is going to do that, but we'll go and have a look anyway, and I will be reporting on that. But today's topic really is centering around this woman. Now, this is another brave female in leadership. Now, we know how Meghan likes to pretend that she endorses females in leadership roles. Well, unless they sit underneath her, because she likes to bully people. So, Emily Robinson was working with her communications team and has now resigned. Another one bites the dust. So we got this article in Daily Mail. Meghan loses 10th spin chief in 5 years as ex-Netflix worker resigns after just 3 months. She's not a quitter. Things must have been pretty horrible, friend says Alison Boshoff. So she was already at Netflix. She came across, I guess, hand-picked, cherry-picked, if you will, and has now left already. 3 months is basically a probationary period, so she just had enough. The Duchess of Sussex has parted company with her 10th publicist in just 5 years after a big name she poached from Netflix quit after just 3 months. Emily Robinson joined Harry and Meghan's team as Director of Communications. What a crap job that would be, in June, but she has already jumped ship. Ms. Robinson was always a controversial hire as she had worked on The Crown for years, a show which aired a number of damaging narratives about the royal family. The final series included scenes in which the ghost of Princess Diana appeared to speak to the Queen and Prince Charles, which many found insensitive, and just completely wacko, to be honest. Why even put that in there? One friend of LA based Robinson, so one of her friends is speaking out, and apparently Emily Robinson has built up a reputation as a tough cookie, not one of those ones with flour sprinkles, okay? At Netflix, said it was her decision. She left a few weeks ago. She's not a quitter, so things must have been pretty horrible for her to go. Oh, this is fantastic. Honestly, it's only been a minute since we heard narratives like this, and here we go again. Miss Robinson's LinkedIn profile does not currently involve any reference to having worked with the couple, but other roles which she has held are listed. Now, I like to do my research, so I had a look. This is her LinkedIn page. There you see Emily Robinson. And you can see here, she does not list anything to do with As Ever or Archwell or the office of Harry and Meghan, whatever they call their little group of people. It's not there. Netflix definitely is. And she was there for 8 years. This girl is not a quitter. She works hard. And she's lasted 3 months. Yeah, something is wrong here, Meghan, and I'm looking straight at you. Miss Robinson is at least the 10th publicist to leave the employ of Meghan and Harry since they left the UK for California 5 years ago. Although two former publicists, James Holt and Miranda Barbett, have been promoted into non PR roles. Who cares? Remaining on their team are like hardly anyone, Liam Maguire and Meredith Maines. So Meredith Maines is in charge over there. She's lost another person. How is she going to get this done? Now, a spokesperson for the couple said Ms. Robinson oversaw project based work for a very successful season of, I wouldn't call it that, of With Love Meghan, and additional support for the production company, like probably doing all the crap jobs and getting shouted at and things like that. She did an excellent job and completed these projects with great success. Now, I think the key word there is projects, because when you see that word, that implies a temporary position. Projects are not long lasting. They're only for very short time frames. So I think that's purposeful from Meghan and Harry's team to throw that in there, making it sound like, well, she was never going to be around here long anyway, so it's not a surprise that she left. Now, not very long ago, I did another video on these two and the staff walking out in droves. So this is just another episode of that. This poor woman, I would hate to know what she has gone through, but she is obviously a smart cookie and she has gotten the heck out of there. So once again, Meghan Markle is being painted as a horrible boss with a terrible reputation, who hates women, who bullies people, and who just cannot keep a team together. What kind of leader is this? Why does she continue to pretend that she's so lovely? We can see the cracks. We know what is going on, Meghan. Wow. And it's always from her PR team or communications team, the people that are under the biggest amount of pressure to keep this false narrative going. It's just ridiculous. But guys, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear all about it. Who's going to go next? Is Meredith going to last a couple more months? Who knows? She must be really feeling the pinch right now. But guys, thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe, and I will keep these videos coming. Thank you. Bye.